Are you serious? Are you serious? Get some coffee and calm down, everybody. Because China is now talking about attacking North Korea themselves. Here's a quote. Another missile test will mean war. A shocking warning right here by the Chinese. And they would blitz on North Korea. Matter of fact, here's the reports coming out of the Sunday Express over there at the UK. In a shocking bombshell interview, an academic with close ties to the Chinese government has warned that war with North Korea was on the table. Matter of fact, Chong Shou-hu, who is a professor of the international relations of the Renmin University in Beijing, and said that North Korea was seeking death. He also confirmed the long-lasting era of Chinese friendship with North Korea was ended. And despite the historic ties between these two countries, President Xi Jinping has reportedly become fed up with the erratic behavior of the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. I just received a phone call from one of my close friends down there in Texas who's got some inside track as it relates to some of the military stuff that goes on. And he's saying, I'm telling you, Paul, this is huge. And he's got a good point. China's never going to let the United States set up shop and take over the Korean Peninsula. What? Consolidate North and South Korea and make it all one happy family? Do you really believe China's going to let that happen? They've got too much invested in North Korea. So here's the situation. It's very possible that China will want to say, okay, if somebody's going to take Kim Jong-un out of power, it'll be us. That way they can put in their own puppet government, keep it communistic, but have the thumbprint of China on it. Now, speaking to BBC, the professor warned that one more missile test would be a move to push the country over the cliff. Trump would allow the Chinese to do this because, hey, it's a little more, look, it gets rid of the headache. You've heard Trump say, if China don't take care of this, we will. If China doesn't deal with this, we will. You've heard Trump say it time and time and time again. President Xi Jinping has said to be boiling with fury after North Korea recently tested a missile just as China was gearing up to host a pivotal global economic conference. You remember that. And the former U.S. ambassador to China, Max Baucus, recently claimed the only time that he saw the Chinese leader use undiplomatic language was in relation to Kim Jong-un. Professor Shou-hu, who has ties to the China's defense and foreign affairs establishment, suggested that the time may have come for military solution to the North Korean problem. Well, let's wait and see how this completely pans out. This could very well be certainly it is an option. And Trump has repeatedly said, China, you got to deal with this. So let's just see where this ends. Where do we go from here? Now, I've got other people who have talked to me about this North Korean situation and how that the information they're getting, and that's word on the street now, that there's about 95% chance that after the Winter Olympics in South Korea, that there will be military intervention with North Korea by the United States. So, look, it's gearing up. As a matter of fact, I was talking to an Army veteran at the conference here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana yesterday. He walked up to me. He served in Korea, and he was concerned about his fellow soldiers that were stationed there right now, the men and women in uniform that defend, they're on the front line of freedom, and they're there to help protect our allies of South Korea. He was concerned about them, and we prayed about that at the conference. God bless all of you, folks. It's serious. It's getting serious, and we're in the last days. A time of trouble like the world has never seen is upon us. Are you saved? I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com and also right here on this YouTube channel.